Hey everybody, Bird Gutter here. We're here with another one of the worst movies on YouTube. And this week's movie is Chesty Anderson, U.S. Navy, 1975. And you would think...
This movie's got me drinking.
You would think, with a title like that there would be lots and lots of titties.
Yeah, you
Let's just say right now...
Playboy Presents, and you're like,
oh yeah,
whoa.
well I didn't even get into that far, but
I'll
yeah.
get into that.
Okay, fine.
Playboy Presents.
Okay, yeah, so you'd think lots of titties. No. But we'll get into that when the fucking time comes.
Bras and shit.
Well, yeah, we'll
some titty.
We'll get into that. Okay. After the Playboy Presents, it shows 4 chicks walking through like a Navy shipyard and stuff, just walking in their uniforms to fucking Waka Chicka Waka music. Well, opening credits are fucking over top.
I love Waka Chicka Waka music.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It's fucking fantastic.
And then we get to see that
Mitchell did it to me, dude. God damn it, Mystery Science Theater.
That's the
Mitchell.
best fucking episode ever.
That is the best episode ever.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, if you have to rank them, Mitchell was
my all-time favorites.
Was the best. The jokes were great.
That and what was the other?
You can't beat Joe Don Baker.
What was the other Joe Don Baker one that was awesome? What was it Final Justice or something like that? Wasn't it something like that? Yeah.
That wasn't quite as good as Mitchell.
No, fuck no, but it was still good.
Nothing holds the candle to Mitchell.
But it's fucking Joe Don Baker, dude.
Well, I mean, Boggy Creek is pretty damn good. Dude, that had so many. Space Mutiny.
Okay, yeah.
Come on, man.
Chesty fucking Anderson. So yes, during the opening credits, we get to learn that fucking Scatman fucking Carruthers is in this.
Scatman Carruthers.
And fucking Fred Willard. We're like, what the fuck?
Kind of respected. Well, Scatman probably more respected than Willard. Willard's now a whore. He'll pretty much do anything. You know, if I was at his age and everything, you know what I mean? And I was canceled out years ago, but I can still make, you know, a nostalgic living.
Well, look at fucking De Niro. All he does is fucking absolute crap and bullshit now.
Oh, Christ, dude. You see that fucking bad grandpa?
No, I did not.
Did you fucking see that?
No, I did not.
The trailer.
I just fucking said, the trailer, yeah.
Not the movie, obviously.
Yeah.
I was like, but no, I saw it and I was just like, okay, this is basically bad grandpa, bad Santa. You know what I mean? Like, he's just like, oh, I'm outrageous, look at me. Like, old man, outrageous, does things. Look, there's old people out there that like to fuck with dildos and fucking anal beads. They like to ride horses while fucking. They probably fuck horses. They do all kinds of shit. They light themselves on fire while fucking. You know what I mean? They do freaky shit. So this whole bad grandpa, he likes to drink. He likes to peel some titties. You know? Yeah. You ever worked at a nursing home? That's all these old guys do is pull their dicks out and go like, give them titties.
But anyway,
I'm just saying it's not a shock. It's not funny.
Okay, but why can't De Niro do anything dramatic anymore? Why is it always these fucking crap comedies?
Because he's old.
There's all kinds of actors doing dramatic things.
Maybe he lost the touch, you know what I mean? Because when I saw him in that fucking Robert Rodriguez movie, the Last Machete, he sucked. He was horrible. He was horrible in fucking Grudge Match.
Everybody in those fucking...
Dude, he's been horrible. You know what I mean?
But it's the movies.
So?
Chesty Anderson, U.S. Navy.
Right. Well, get on to it.
Alright, so after the opening credits, it shows a large group of chicks, you know, running through the fucking yard and into their fucking dorm.
Yeah, so it's like relaxation time. They just got done doing PE or whatever. PE. Whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were doing calisthenics.
But they all get into their dorm, they all start unbuttoning their shirts.
And that's when we were like, yes, okay, here we go. Yeah. Playboy Presents.
Nope, we just get a whole fuck ton of bras, and this one chick has some wicked titty envy because she's staring at this one chick's titties and then starts doing the I better stop or my boobs are gonna get even fucking bigger.
You don't need that.
No, I don't need that.
Unless you're going to prison. Get what you want. If you got a good set of titties going into prison, you get what you want. You know what I mean? Yeah. Better start working on your backside.
So anyway, after that scene of just them talking in their bras, it fades to them outdoors training hand-to-hand combat. Hiya! They bring in this fucking dude that's like, you know, been in every fucking movie ever made to start breaking boards and blah blah fucking blah.
Yeah. Bullets don't hit back.
So
Thank you, Bruce Lee.
After that, it goes to them just go heist, 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 heist. There was more, and then them kicking fucking dummies.
There
and
was
stuff.
More authenticity. than there was, like, in Karate Kid, than there was in this. As far as the heish, you know? Because I'm going to go find Ralph Macchio and punch him in the face and see how good he is at blocking it.
He was an actor.
I know, but I just want to
movie.
punch him in the face to see if the wax on, wax off still has effect. Because if I drill him and he drops, I'm going to be like so disappointed because I'm like, man, Mr. Miyagi didn't teach you shit.
He's a 50-some-year-old man.
So you
that was an actor in a movie in the 80s.
I don't care.
You're going to punch him in the face because you think he should fucking wax on, wax
I think,
off.
like, if you find Sylvester Stallone's old aging ass on the street with dragging his monkey HGH gorilla arms around, you know, because they grew all weird. Now they're all the way down to his cankles. Like, you know, you ever seen how weird he fucking looks now? He's got these little legs, you know, and his upper body, but like his arms extend too far. Like your arms are normal when they go from here. His go down past his knee and down near to his ankles, you know what I mean? Like he's all goofy looking. Like if you go up to him and challenge him to a boxing match, you think you can whoop his ass?
Chesty Anderson, U.S. Navy.
I know I can whoop her ass. I'm talking about him.
Okay, so it goes from the heist to the shortest shower scene ever with no goddamn fucking titties.
Sorry. Hey, you know, they lied to us, you know, I'm sorry. We wanted to show you.
Well, I guess they didn't.
Blocked out
They didn't
titties,
technically
obviously.
lie to us. They never said chock full of titties. It was just false advertising.
They never
in the
told
title.
us personally, like, hey
Yeah.
man, there's titties.
So girl comes out of the shower, she's on the phone with this photographer dude that's in love with her, doesn't fucking matter. After the conversation, he just has a conversation with God.
The douche. Yeah. I told go, you just let me grab down titty. I can be good bird. You know what I mean? It's
Basically.
like, shut the fuck up. You gotta sit there and beg God for titties. You got no time for that.
So fade to the Wave chicks. Wave is some kind of fucking...
They invented the wave.
It's an acronym for women, active... Dude, whatever the fuck it is for volunteer Navy bullshit.
Be careful. There's feminists that will hate you.
No, they'll just say WAVE. It's an acronym for fucking... It's in the movie. It's their fucking division. But whatever. The WAVE girls go to this fucking bar and then there's Scatman Crothers playing pool. The one chick hustles up at pool. Then he just goes over and just starts hanging out with all these fucking chicks. And then his
As
fucking...
Scatman Crothers would.
Yeah, well, fuck yeah. And then his fucking son comes down with Danny. No, without Danny. Comes down and says, hey, Pop, what are you doing here? You gotta go, blah, blah, blah. So, that scene ends, and that's all for Scatman Crothers. That's it.
I know, you're like, Scatman Crothers, alright, here he is, and there he goes. Bye, Scatman Crothers. I liked Scatman Crothers, dude. He was awesome in The Shining.
Yeah.
And I was completely upset whenever he got the axe. I was hoping that his ass would get up there and have like a fucking 38 on him and Jack come out and over going, and he was like, blah, right in his fucking dome piece. But no, he gets the axe. You know why? Because all black actors get the axe.
Chesty Anderson.
Just like they can't get an Oscar now because fucking Hollywood's done but filled with a bunch of fucking racist pieces of shit.
Chesty Anderson, U.S. Navy.
You know, there hasn't been one fucking black nominee, not fucking one. Are you kidding me? Out of all the actors and actresses, not one. Chesty Anderson, she has big boobs. She goes to the Navy. She sort of somewhat shows her.
So whatever, this one chick goes into the dorm, takes off her robe, so we get a butt shot and a little bit of side boob. Goes into the locker and finds fucking picture of this blonde chick in bed with Burt Reynolds from fucking Striptease. What the fuck?
Hell yeah, dude.
But she gets got by somebody and taken away.
Oh, as usual, you know what I mean? As soon as anybody finds a picture of a chick laying in bed with Burt Reynolds, everybody freaks out.
So whatever, blah blah blah, moving
It's not
the
really
fuck
Burt Reynolds.
on. No, it's not.
Just from that side, look like
Chesty and this fucking chick, which was the chick in the picture, are walking down the street. Garbage truck pulls up, dudes get out, fucking bonk both of them on the head, throw the chick in the picture in the garbage truck, leave Chesty just laying on the fucking sidewalk, and they leave.
How could you just do that to Chesty? Where was Hefner all this time, man? He was back at the house running one off.
He didn't have
watching the dailies.
He didn't have anything to do with this movie. I'm pretty fucking sure it was just run on Playboy or whatever.
How much seed do you think that man has dropped?
Chesty Anderson, U.S. fucking Navy.
He probably dropped the
Chesty fucking Anderson, U.S. Navy.
He dropped top seat on her.
Chesty Anderson was Navy.
Oh,
So anyway, we cut to a mob guy that runs the garbage fucking place. You know, the fucking whatever. The sanitation.
The garbage place.
Yeah.
Wow, you're stupid.
He runs the sanitation office, and he has this fucking henchman in a shiny fucking suit that we can't understand a fucking word he fucking says.
He was the greatest part of this movie.
Oh, fuck
hey,
But before we even get into him, we find out the dude in the picture is this fucking senator. Oh, the mob guy. I did forget to mention too.
Oh,
Kmart Robert fucking Loja.
Oh yeah, Robert Loja.
So what the fuck ever, right? The fucking mob people throw the chick in the fucking garbage shredder, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a terrible way to kill somebody, man.
And then it cuts to this fucking doctor and this nurse. They're having this conversation. Doctor's all stethoscoping her fucking tits. And then...
Oh, they do the German guy with the fucking lisp.
Yeah.
I love that guy. He was like, let me see your titties. Dude, if I was a doctor, I'd be as creepy as that fucker. Because they'd be like, oh, doctor, my leg hurts. I'm like, oh, let me see.
Well, you didn't even let me get into the part where he's creepy because these patients come in like a line of chicks and they say their ailments and he's just like, stripped to the waist.
Stripped to the waist.
Next one comes in and says, oh, my foot hurts. Stripped to the waist.
You know,
Next one says, I got a headache. Stripped to the waist.
Stripped to the waist. That could have been a fucking Mary Poppins song.
Yeah.
Stripped to the waist. Step in time, stripped to the waist. Step in time, stripped to the waist.
So, yes, they go into this other room and all the chicks are there in their bras and fucking doctor's all stethoscoping all their fucking titties when he gets this one chick and he's like, breathe. And she breathes. He's all staring at them titties, and the bra is all creaking. And he's like, breathe harder. So she breathes harder, and then boom!
And boom!
Right, there's titties. Holy fuck! There's actually titties in this
and
fucking
they were
movie.
a nice set of titties, if I do myself.
Oh, of course. So Chesty and one of her friends go to the garbage fucking place, look around, get caught by the mob guys, which take them into, you know, the office, which is basically a dining room with a big table, and the mob guy, Kmart Robert Loja, and shiny suit henchmen, and with chicks and everything are eating dinner, and they're like, hey, why don't you sit down? So the chicks sit down, eat dinner, and then this.
He was like, hey,
This.
I don't want to get the chicken dirty. Oh, try this. Come on, girls. Yeah, just a little bit. It's good for you. Give you a nice hot burn, and you have a good burp right after it. Nothing like it. Oh.
So yes, this is going on, and he's eating and coming. And then fucking singing.
Hello, memento mare, mamma mia, mare, when I go to look, bring us the chicken cacciatore. Hey, look at the love, everybody. Come on. If my mother could see me now, I'm in heaven. I got all the nookie I want.
This dude's fucking amazing.
And
And we couldn't understand a fucking word he said. I'm sure half of it was because of the fucking muffled VHS copy of this fucking movie.
Yeah, but no, he wasn't making any sense.
Oh,
I don't
fuck
care
no.
how clear you made it with HD, nothing. That guy was nuts. That's how I pictured him this whole movie. He's like, hey, gabagool, blah, blah, blah. They grab toilet paper, bite the hole through.
That's later. So anyway, right? So they let Chesty and the other fucking chick go, so they go back to the dorm. There's a small conversation, and then dorm fight. All these chicks are all fucking fighting like fucking crazy. Fucking one chick's fucking titties pop out. Chesty ends up kicking fucking bitch through a fucking wall.
She did too, man. She sidekicked her.
And I think this one chick actually kicked this other chick in like the face or the shoulder. So whatever, they end up having to clean up the fucking barracks. So they go to the locker and they find the original picture of the chick and striptease Burt Reynolds. And they're like, hey, we need to take it to your photographer friend to get it enlarged. So they take it to the photographer friend. The one chick, which broke the photographer's arm the night before, says, I'll fuck you if you enlarge this picture. So he does it in super fast motion in a light room, not a dark room. There's lights everywhere.
We didn't do it proper. He was too concerned with getting that fucking puss, dude. Apparently, dude, the power of the puss.
So
makes you do things.
We go from that. We cut to Fred Willard talking to fucking reporters at this airport.
Yeah.
We see the senator get off the plane, and we realize Fred Willard's like his fucking aide or fucking something. So blah blah. The senator's having this party, so he wants Navy chicks to come over, you know, so he can fuck them and all of his friends can fuck them and whatever. So the Navy's like, hey, wave girls, you have no choice. You're going over to the senator's house. So they go. They're at the fucking party. movie.
They get molested.
No, nothing really fucking happens.
Yeah, not really. Nothing exciting.
Yeah.
In fact, this whole movie was pretty fucking boring.
This movie was fucking off. You know, there's hardly any fucking titties.
Yeah.
I said this movie should have been made 10 years later and by Fred Olen Ray.
Yes.
This would have been the greatest movie ever fucking made if it was made 10 years fucking later and directed by Fred Olen Ray. But whatever.
The way we would like.
I just want to just get this fucking over with as fast as fucking possible.
Alright, well then skippy.
No skipping.
No skippy.
No.
Skippy!
So anyway, Fred and Chesty fuck. We don't fucking see it.
Yeah.
You know, it just fades.
Remind you of that too.
They go to the bar, there's a fucking bar fight, blah blah fucking blah, moving on. Mob guy hires a hitman, which was the one dude from fucking Adventures in Babysitting.
You recognize that, I had no fucking
Yeah.
I just thought he looked like a retarded Steve Buscemi. Not that Steve Buscemi looked good. The two looks horrid.
And then it goes to the fucking henchman, you know, fucking pruning bushes.
Losing his mind.
And then the fucking plant bites him, so he says. He's all, boss, plant bit me.
Yeah, what he just did there? Yeah, that's pretty much how this guy talked the whole way through the movie. Like, he would mix in some Italian lingo in there, you know, some language. But, you know, he would fucking butcher the fucking piss out of it.
So whatever.
If I was Italian, I would find somebody, I know it's stereotypical, but I would find somebody who was actually in the mob and hit this guy.
Okay.
Because of how he represented the Italian people.
Moving on.
Fucker.
Moving on. Right, so Chesty and the Wave Chicks are driving down the road. The hitman comes up behind him in his car, tries rounding him off the road a fuck ton of times,
But unsuccessfully.
drives himself to over a fucking hill.
How do you go to kill someone and end up killing yourself?
Well,
in the process?
no, because he didn't die. He rolled down the fucking hill. The chicks come over, look down the hill. They take off. It fades
Then he
back.
comes up,
He
yeah.
comes up the fucking hill. Goes back to Kmart Robert Loggia, all beat up. Robert Loggia is playing with his plants and is like, "Hey, you want to help me feed that fucking crazy plant right there?"
He's
And
like, sure.
Avengers
Oh,
and Babysitting guys like, "Sure."
Stick your dick in it.
So Robert Loggia, Kmart Robert Loggia,
Kmart
sticks
Robert.
the fucking hitman's hand in the plant and it starts eating him. This whole entire movie should have been about human eating plants. Yeah.
Yes, because that would have helped. That would have made
Yes,
sense.
yes.
It would have been fun. It would have been great. But no. You get
So
like,
the plant eats this fucking dude.
If you're gonna fill your movie with women running around going hee 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 hee, you know what I mean, with some fucking drinks popping and titties plopping, you know what I mean? At least pull out some titties and give the audience what they came for anyway. They didn't come for a story.
Yeah.
Give us our fucking titties.
So
I want a sign. Give us our fucking titties.
So it comes back to the plant and the plant burps. Burp. Yeah.
So this is a comedy, sort of?
Oh, yeah, it was supposed to be.
Drama, horror, slash, whatever. I don't know who was smoking
So
crack
whatever.
or Playboy.
Moving on. Kmart Robert Loggia gets the small-titted, we must increase our bust chick and takes your fucking captive.
I think she's being harsh on herself, dude.
Yeah,
Her
she was
titties weren't
fine.
that bad.
And she was very cute in the
And she
face,
was
too.
very cute, you know? You know, you don't have to have huge titties and a giant ass.
So, the Wave Chicks go to Fred Willard, ask for help. He says he can't, so they fucking leave and go to the garbage dump.
Well, a lot of good fucking Willard is, like he is now.
So they're at the garbage dump, and they encounter Kmart Robert Loggia and some goons. And that is the greatest fight scene
He's
fucking
like the
ever.
exact opposite of Loggia. He doesn't scream it up. So don't get it twisted. We're
But
just
no.
saying, look.
Let's just get into the fight scene, right? Look at Chesty's fucking stance, her snake hips.
Oh, I love it. I love it. This.
Yeah, that's her fighting stance, right? So she does that. And whatever this fucking dude. Just watch this right here. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Like, whatever martial artist trained her is a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
It needs to be fired.
Nobody trained her. So anyway, it fades like there's a fucking commercial. And then
There
it
was.
fades back in and it's daytime. Kmart Robert Loggia, henchmen, the chicks are all walking down this fucking garbage pile.
Yeah.
Like it's a fucking funeral procession.
Something. 'Cause
With
he's
fucking
throwing
flower
this, like,
petals
goofy fucking Italian douches in the front, like, you know, mama jamba, because that's all that fucker was doing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Look, you can sit there and say whatever you want, but that fucker wasn't making any sense.
So they go into a building. The henchmen wraps a
Toilet paper.
single fucking layer of toilet paper around him.
Single 2-ply.
And then and rips it
With his teeth and jumps up and down like an idiot, like,
while the cops are moving in. So the cops are moving in. The cops show up, being led by fucking Fred Willard because he was undercover.
yeah.
And the fucking henchman douche is on the fucking conveyor belt of the fucking garbage shredder.
Wait, so he was Robert De Niro, fucking Cape Fear.
But he's just doing this, and then he dives into the fucking shredder.
He does, basically. He was like, okay, hey, motherfucker, hey, and all of a sudden he's like, hello. He just dives in, he's like, and then and not going, he just goes, oh. And that was it. That was the end of fucking douche muffin.
And then we get fucking shots of the machine, right? And then the machine burps.
Machines do that. Trust me.
Yeah.
If you work in a warehouse or something, you're shredding papers or something,
Yeah.
and you turn off the machine, you go behind it to clean it out, and it goes, bleh. You're going to be like, fuck.
So-
What movie was that when the machine came to life and it had fucking...
The Mangler?
Yeah, The Mangler.
That movie's so awful in such
Dude,
a good
it's
way.
awful, but I love
I
it.
know. It's so awful in such a good way.
No, because like when you're a kid, that's like a childhood fear of machines coming alive and eating you. You know what I mean? So that was a good movie. Whatever. Oh, yeah,
A good bad movie.
Yeah.
So whatever. Fred and Chesty fucking kiss.
Way to go, Fred.
And then it fades to the girls getting commendations from the fucking Navy.
For not being the biggest whores. Being whores, but not the biggest.
And then they get 15 days leave. So they're walking out, just walking. And then we get a shot of the fucking senator talking about crime on the TV. And then we get shots of them walking with the credits over top. And
Yeah. He's like, no, I want to get serious about crime here. And you're like, really? And all of a sudden he's like, well, back to the girls now, No. And it's only 70s music can sound,
speaking of, we're going back quite a way. During the first barracks fight scene.
Yeah.
This one right here, right? I forgot to mention the music. So, I don't know why, but I love this music to this fight scene. There's just something about it here. Just check it out. So that was Chesty Anderson, U.S. fucking Navy.
That
With
was.
a title like that, like I
Did
said,
we talk about it? Because I don't remember.
You would have expected there to be more titties than there was, but whatever. It was just a boring fucking...
Yeah.
You know what? I'm sorry. Me and him were sitting here deciding what we were going to do. It was like, should we do a suggestion from somebody like, I can't remember any names right offhand, but dude was like,
Joe.
hey, why don't you fucking do Class of Nukem High 2? And I'm like, alright, so I will. And then I was like, well, there's that. And I was like, well, there was this Millennium Bug that dude suggested. And I was like, okay, let's do that. But then I realized I don't have the whole fucking movie.
No, we don't.
It's like 20 minutes of it are missing, so we can't do that, at least not right now.
No, we will get to it.
So we've had some
Find it.
suggestions, and we will fucking get to them, but we just... With the title like Chesty Anderson, U.S. Navy.
How do you pass
I know, I had such fucking high hopes.
Chesty Anderson,
It's such an awesome
US
title.
Navy. I mean,
Yeah.
like, the U.S. Navy, just get rid of that shit. But the Chesty Anderson, the Chesty's what gets you because you're like, holy shit, we're gonna see a fuck ton of titties. And we did, but not bare.
Yeah.
They were always covered by some. Or you
Anyway.
could see, like this part was open, you could see the top part. Look, I like the fact that I can see the dough has risen, you know what I mean? But I like to see the underbelly of the titty, because that's where the morsels are.
On that note, for Bird Gunner, this has been another one of the
Worst
movies on YouTube.
Pull your titties out.
So should
come
we
on.
say right now that we, on the next Worst Movies on YouTube, we are going to do...
A suggestion?
Yeah, you just want to say fuck it and do Class of Nukem High 2?
Class of Nukem
All
High.
right.
Who suggested that?
I don't remember.
You were an asshole.
I don't have it right off my head.
Well,
But by the time, when we do the review, the dude's name will be fucking said.
these fucking people subscribe to your fat ass to listen to you blab about nothing.
Yeah.
And they're kind enough enough to leave you a comment that says, hey, fucker, you're kind of funny
Okay.
and not so fat.
You know who you are from right now. When we do the review, I'll say your fucking name. So for Bird and Gutter, we'll see you next week.
I had to call you up for being a shitty fucking... Wow. You alright?
I'm fine. I'm perfectly
I'm
fine.
fine.
I mean, I'd be better if we watched a better movie, but I'm fine.
We love titties, we love boobs, we love assholes, don't you do? I'm sorry, go ahead. How many notes did you write for this film?
A lot. I write too many anymore. Like every movie, I can't.
Stop it! Only Fred, only Ray, Fred, Olin Ray could fucking do this proper.
So yeah, that was fucking Chesty Anderson, U.S. Navy. Whee! Not many fucking breasticles.
You would rather have seen testicles, wouldn't you?